So you got your new shiny iPhone, and after some time you probably noticed that the focusing just isn't like before, especially if you're coming from iPhone 11 or 12 series. So this is what I'm talking about. If you try to focus something relatively close, but not that much, you will notice that your phone is just not able to do that. What you get in the corner is this flower icon, which when you press, magically your phone will be able to focus really close. The trick is that your phone is not using your main sensor, it is using an ultra-wide sensor, which is during the day quite a good, and you won't notice any significant difference. But in low light, there will be a lot grain in your photos, and you will probably be really angry why your photo is looking that bad. That's why I'm avoiding to use ultra-wide lens to take the pictures, especially to record the videos during a low light, because it is just worse than main camera sensor. Okay, so after this initial intro, I hope you understand what is going on. With taking photos, it is not that much complicated. You just turn on or turn off your macro mode. To be able to turn on and off your macro mode without the setting resetting, you should go in your camera settings and select the preserve settings and turn on the macro control to be on. In that way, when you let's say have the macro mode on, it will just stay on, even if you leave the app. But if you turn it off and leave the app and return in the app, it will stay off. I just prefer in that way because I don't like cameras to switch how they like. I want to have more control regarding that. But there is a bigger problem. Let's say you want to record a video. Okay, sounds like no problem at all. Start recording and again. Because the focus distance of main camera is quite a big than before. If you want to record something that usually before won't be a problem, now it is just out of focus. And even if you stop recording, if you press and try to focus, it just won't work. You need to switch to macro camera, which again during the day is amazing. You can do really astonishing macro photos really close, but ultra-wide camera is just not up to pair with main sensor. But there is a workaround. Again, in the camera menu, you can go in record videos, scroll down, and you have option to lock cameras, which say do not automatically switch between cameras while recording videos. Turn that off. What happens now? Of course, you need to turn on this flower. So let's say you see now the phone is using the main sensor, but when I get closer, it will switch to ultra-wide sensor, which is good to have all around more stable usage, because sometimes you're recording something and you want to go more up close and you see the switching happening. You just want to that be more smooth. You don't want to stop recording and change the settings and so on, which is normal. But there is the problem. Even if I selected everything and macro mode is turned on, let's say I try to record a video with main camera, the macro mode is off, as you can see. And when I get closer, nothing happens. It won't switch to ultra-wide camera, which is macro camera. But if I press the button, it will do the work. You see. The problem now is that camera will stay in ultra-wide sensor, even if we go away, which is quite annoying if you ask me, and something which Apple should address. This is iPhone 15 Pro, so things like this with the phone with industry leading camera system, blah blah blah, and something basic like this is just not working as it should. So that is the problem in my eyes, and I'm not happy with this. You see now that the transition changed, but it is not working as it should. I will show you again. So you start recording, you see the switch happens, the flower appears. We are now in the main camera again, the flower disappeared. Start recording, we go up close, it won't focus. But it works for everything else. It won't focus. But if I press tap to focus, it will focus. But there is no flower to indicate that. Quite not user-friendly, if you ask me. We now see the switch happened again, but when I tap the first time, basically I'm doing a manual focusing to tell the phone where to focus. You see now it happened again. Anyway, I hope this video helped you understand how the camera system works on iPhone 15 series. It is not really good, and I hope that Apple addresses this.